Let's see it. Big freaking moment. What we get? Woo! What we get?
We got Starlink.
Ah, yay!
Finally.
Dude, that is a game changer being on the road.
We are pretty stoked, man.
Is this the one you wanted?
So this is the new one. The
All
Gen
right.
3.
I thought you said Gen 3 got bad reviews and stuff.
No, well, it seems like it's been like a hit or miss.
Controversial.
Yeah. So like the guy that I hit up about buying the Gen 2 version, he said he just got this one. He has both. He said he has seen better speeds on this one.
All right.
So this is great, man.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so excited to use it. That's gonna.
Yeah, it's like this dish is a little different though. It's almost like your flat dish where it's kind of like it goes mounted on the roof. But this one has like a little stand.
Okay.
But I don't know if you can use like the same mount as the Gen 2. But
I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna go play with it, huh?
yeah. So
Very cool.
Comes
Good
with
job.
the router, the cords, everything.
All
so.
right. Good job, Alabama.
Yeah. Dude, they had so many in there too.
Oh, that's
They
great.
just got a shipment.
We haven't been able to find
They had
any.
like 20 of them.
Dude, did you have options or was that kind of like
No, it's 20 of these.
bet?
And I looked at the guys like, dude, you know how hard these things are to find, man? I was like, I haven't been able to find anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Like any camping world we've been to, any
place.
Best Buy, you had to like order them too.
Do you think it's because we're out west that they have a surplus of them?
It might be.
Yeah, I don't think they carry it in the east.
Yeah, because you definitely needed it out here. Like when we went in the mountains, it wasn't just in our spot. It was for like, what, 10 miles we didn't have service getting back into town. So
Yeah,
crazy.
This is wonderful. That's gonna really change the game for us, right? All right, we're ready for the west, huh?
We are ready. We are officially ready now.
Once we get back.
But Daddy did get well, Ryan got
It's okay. You're looking at him, so he's daddy.
Well, Ryan got some other toys.
Oh no, let's see it.
But we can return them. I just
What is it?
I just wanted to see what it was like.
If you're curious to see what else this crazy man got, go ahead and click the link here or in our description to see our most recent vlog.
So, anyways.
Awesome.
Pretty
Good
exciting.
haul. I'm very excited. Let's figure out what we want to do today, but then we can go back to our spot. What do we have to do to get it started?
I've never actually hooked it up.
So we're going to figure it out together.
But from my knowledge, you're just hooking like an Ethernet cable into the actual dish.
Okay.
Running that to the router. Once that's up, it'll try to talk to...
The VLAN? The VLAN?
Yeah, VLAN 69. Once it hits the VLAN, then it'll reroute itself.
To the Ethernet port?
Yeah, Ethernet port. And it goes up, yeah, and then it uses ICMP to send the packets. Anyway.
With the JCam?
JCam, VPN, IPsec tunnel.
With the HDMI cable?
HDMI, display port, VGA cable, all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to record you setting it up. I'm super excited, brother.
Yeah, so it should be fairly simple. I think the only thing is power, Ethernet to the dish, boom. And then this one, it doesn't do like its auto calculations of like where to point. So I think you just kind of put it wherever it is manually, and then you just put it there. All right, so today we ended up getting, oh man, I hurt my shoulder throwing some rocks with my buddy Trent. Oh, it kind of hurts. But anyways, so today we got Starlink, the newest model out, which I wasn't sure about because I see all the Gen 2s that everyone used, and I saw some, reviews online saying that there was a little bit of differences, and they didn't know if the Gen 3 version was as good. But at this moment, we're in New Mexico in the middle of the mountains, so we need a Starlink. And honestly, we couldn't find any anywhere, even used ones for sale, anywhere close to us. So Best Buy actually got a big shipment in, and they had like 20 of them. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but we found one, and here we are. So today we're just gonna kind of set it up. This is actually my first time ever setting it Starlink up, so bear with me. We're kind of just gonna go through this together and set it up and get everything going and try to test our internet tonight. Hopefully watch some Netflix and play some video games. Let's go ahead and start unboxing this thing. They definitely got this thing bomb-proof. Am I doing it correctly? All right. Wow. Look how big that dish is, man. That's crazy.
Oh my, where are we going to put that?
In the back.
Oh my gosh.
But look, it's really thin though. Super thin. Way better. I feel like
it's so big. Holy cannoli. We might have to sleep with this.
Wow, can you see it on the GoPro?
Kinda. Let me tilt it.
But that's pretty much it though.
High tech.
Pretty amazing, honestly. Looks really cool.
It does look really cool. It looks
It looks really awesome. It's got a nice stand. It looks real thin. I like that. I like how thin it is. It's probably easy to store. I noticed in some of the videos, you know, the Gen 2 kind of has like a mount, like a swivel mount that actually like searches for it. For this one, I think you more manually have to find the open skies. So I'm interested to see how that turns out. That's the dish. That's awesome. Really cool looking dish. Go ahead and put it on the ground. Test it out. Nice. That's nice. Well, load it down with the internet. All right. All right, here's like basically the instructions. You just take your phone, scan the app, and then you can see the dish plugs into the router right here, and then the power cable plugs into the router as well and gives it its power. On this router, it actually has 2 Ethernet ports, which is nice, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So you can see like right here, it kind of shows you where to point it, where not to point it. So we actually have no internet right now at all. So this was the first spot we stayed at, and we had 0 internet. It was actually our first time not having any internet whatsoever, and our home internet did not work. So we have Verizon. Between our home internet, which is Verizon, I have AT&T and she has T-Mobile. We got 0 signal for like 10 miles. So it was pretty cool to actually have the experience of having no internet, but unfortunately for us, with being content creators and also me working fully remote, I have to have internet. This is probably the best way to honestly test it out and try it and set it up in the middle of nowhere. So we are actually in the middle of nowhere in a forest in New Mexico. So looks pretty short and sweet. Let's go ahead and let's keep setting up. Put our instructions there. By the way, I'm not like a big tech YouTuber. Like, what am I trying to say? I'm not a...
You don't do this kind of stuff on the reg.
Well, I do IT stuff all the time.
You're an IT guy, but you haven't put anything together.
But putting together like really informational videos when it comes to like technical stuff,
oh, yeah, no,
that's not what we're doing here.
That's not this channel.
Yeah, this is just showing you guys the bare bones, how to get set up with Starlink. If we could do it, anybody can do it. And
technically, it is showing. I mean, it's a walkthrough of the entire thing, and you setting it up and showing that it works. So
yeah.
Seems pretty informational to me.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and show you the router. The router's honestly pretty small. I like that. It's clean. You can see you got power, double Ethernet, and then you got the actual Starlink dish port. So you're going to plug the Starlink dish into this port, and then you can plug in any devices that you want. Say you have a laptop, 2 laptops you can plug in, and it's considered a LAN connection. So you'll be able to get your connection through Ethernet. And then here's your power to actually power on the router. And also, if you wanted to run, you can use one of these as like a WAN port, and you can run your own router as well if you have a custom router or something else that you want to use, gaming router, which I might do. So that's pretty cool, and it comes with a little case right here. So I don't know if you can see that, or not a case. It's like a little protection sleeve that kind of just goes on. It just pops in there, so you don't get no dust or any debris or anything in there. Man, this is really cool. I'm actually excited, and I'm a tech guy, so this is pretty exciting to me. And then here is this is the actual power cable. I know you can kind of see this is the power cable right here. Give you some different angles here. So this right here will be for the router. This will give you power to the router right here. And let's go ahead and take a look. And I guess this is pretty much it for the box, besides this guy and the instructions. So let's go ahead and put that down. All right, so right here, we actually have the power brick. No different from like something like your laptop. As you can see, you're gonna plug that cable in. This is gonna power the router. So that's pretty nice. Not too bad. It's pretty sleek, I gotta say. I like it. I don't know if white was the best color, just because getting dirty, but hey, it is what it is. There you go. You can see. In this video, I'm gonna try to make it as bare bones as possible. Like, dumb it down as good as I can so it makes total sense. Because I know when I'm trying to learn something, I hate when parts are missing in a video. All right, and like I said, I'm not the best teacher or anything like that. This is my first time ever dealing with Starlink. This is the Ethernet cable that it comes with. I believe this is a 50-foot cable. Should be a pretty good length. Should be fine. Apparently you can get longer 75, 100-foot cables for these. All right. Since we got outlets out here, this should make things really easy. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's start with plugging the dish in right here. All right, let's see if you guys can see this. The Ethernet port is kind of hidden in the back here. So this is kind of like a plug and play kind of thing. So you just want to make sure you plug that right into the back here. You just want to make sure you plug this right into the back. Boom, you'll kind of hear a click. You can kind of feel if it's in there or not. And then after that, the dish part is done. So we'll go ahead and set that down on the ground. I might just kind of try to point it towards the sun now. We got our Ethernet cable plugged into the dish. And now we're gonna take the other side and we're gonna plug this into our actual port for the Starlink. So you can kind of see right here, this is the other end of the cable. Go ahead and plug that in. That's nice too, because it has a little bit of protection around it once you plug it in. So like, I guess for debris and some other stuff. So there you go. So you got that. Now we're gonna go ahead and plug the power in for the router directly into the van. So right now we have Ethernet from the router into the Starlink. Starlink router port to the one port on the actual dish. You can't mess the dish up because there's only one port. And then we got that plugged in on the router. Now we're gonna go ahead and plug in the actual, this is the actual power brick to power the router. Let's go ahead and plug this guy in. We're gonna plug the router cable right into the Starlink. Boom, there we go. Now we just need the power, the other power side of the power brick. So on this side, you're gonna go ahead and plug this end in, plug that right in, just like that. And now we have the power brick. I know this, I'm really dumbing it down, so, but this is the best way if you don't, you know, for me to learn. Anyway, so now we're gonna plug the other end into some power. So down here, I actually have some power. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in right down here. Like I went ahead, I'm gonna go ahead, plug the power brick in to the actual power. So now we got the power going into the brick, and then the other end powering the router, and then this one going into the back of the Starlink. Boom, we're almost there. So now that we got the router taken care of, we're gonna go ahead, and this is actually powered up. Let's see if we see any lights or anything on this guy. Oh, we see a little light right here. Can you see it? Got a little light blinking right there, so we must have something. All right, we've got our dish right here. Let's go ahead and get our handy dandy sheet, our big old sheet. So we hooked up the dish to the router. Now we hooked up the power to the outlet of the van, and now we need to scan the app. And once we do that, we should be able to position it right. And also, I got to get a membership and stuff too, so I'm gonna have to figure that part out as well. So we're kind of doing this together, brand new, like I said, which is fun. All right, so here we go. I have our phone. We're gonna go ahead and just bring out the camera app. You're gonna go to photo, and then you're just gonna go over it, and then Starlink's gonna pop up. Click it.
Oh, we don't have internet. So you need internet to get internet? Just like you need a pair of scissors to get into a pair of scissors?
I guess so. Damn.
Well, we might have to go back into town. That's kind of a bummer. We did say we should have just done it where we were, but we wanted the space. We can go back down the mountain.
I
It's
guess
not
you
that
have
far.
to technically download the app.
Let's go back down the mountain. We'll get it.
All right, cool. So we have the instructions here. So we did everything else, you know, hooking it up and get the router, everything plugged in. Go to our camera app on our phone, and then we're gonna put it directly over here, and then this little Starlink icon's gonna pop up. It's gonna take us to their website, and it says purchased from Starlink, set up using the Starlink app, and depending on your phone, if you have iPhone or Android, you're gonna go ahead and install the app. So let's go ahead and download from the App Store. So I already have the app, but I'm gonna go ahead and just update it. But for there, you would just click the actual download button. Let's go ahead and click activate, and then we're gonna activate our Starlink right here. So we need to only for kit activations from third party or kit account transfer. If your Starlink is already associated with an account, see our FAQ. So
We have a new account.
yeah, so
Right.
our kit should be on it should be on our box. Here's the kit number.
Okay.
Let's see, activate, can't see it, but it just says kit. So, okay. So on the bottom of your box, you'll see, we'll blur ours out just so you guys can see it.
Privacy.
This is where you're gonna put in the activate Starlink when you go to that link.
So on the actual box.
So we'll go ahead and type it in. Like I said, we're gonna blur ours out.
I'm just gonna focus on your happy to be here shirt. He's currently typing it in. So he just hit create account. And now it's in choose services.
Now we got choose services. So we got residential, business, roam, mobility, maritime. And it says enter your address. Once you type in your address, you're gonna select your service. You got residential, business, roam, mobility, maritime. We're gonna go ahead and select roam. This says use Starlink at any location on land in your region with best effort service. Pause and unpause at any time, and it's $150 a month, and you can pause it at any time, which is nice.
Pretty awesome. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and go ahead and do the roam. We're gonna go ahead and continue to checkout.
Okay, so he's just putting in all of our personal details to actually like go through with the service. All right, buckaroo.
All right, we got Starlink order confirmed. We're gonna go ahead and set a password. So let's go ahead and do that.
What's your password gonna be?
Probably
I love Mary123.
Taco Bell is king.
Touche. I might as well just put Baja Blast as king.
Boom! All right, we are logged into Starlink.
Okay.
Don't show
Okay,
that.
so all that's, we just got it finished, but it's all personal information, so I'm not gonna show you that, but we're good.
Yeah, so
Sign
now
in.
we're gonna go ahead and just sign into the app.
We're just gonna make sure it works before we go back up on the mountain.
So, all right, now we are logged in. You're not gonna show none of that either, because that's our account.
Yep,
Let's
we're
go
logged
ahead,
in.
and now we should be able to start setup, choose our dish, and now we need to
Put it out, right?
Yep, go ahead and
It's very windy,
set everything up.
so we're gonna do our best. We're testing it out at a park, because why?
Because you need internet to download the app.
Yeah, you need internet, so we had to come down off the mountain and come to the park to test it out.
Yeah, which we suspected, but you know,
We went for
we were
it
just
anyway.
excited. We wanted to get up to the mountain and test it all out and try it. So
Yeah, but not a far drive. We're
Yeah.
we're just testing it
so
out.
now we're at another mountain.
Yeah, I mean,
this
we
is a beautiful view too.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
we're still pretty dang close.
All right.
All right, so we're
So
testing
we're
it.
going ahead. It says find a clear view of sky.
I think I did.
Go ahead and click that. Continue with kickstand. Oh, gotta add my Starlink password. So it looks like we are connected to Starlink.
We're connected.
So now let's come back over. Oh, connected, hit next. Starlink paired successfully. Continue. Getting online.
Ooh, this is the fun part.
Determining alignment adjustment may be necessary in moment of best performance.
Do 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 do. Oh, connected. Starlink connected. Says it's connected.
Starlink is misaligned by 39 degrees. Tap to align for better performance.
So I need to turn it? Which way?
Oh, never mind. It might be good.
Router not configured. Starlink unplugged or rebooting. Ensure your Starlink is plugged in. We do have it plugged in.
So it might just be doing a reboot.
I can go turn it if you need me to.
Oh, it's back online. Downloading updates. We got an update on our first time. So when you first do it, you might have a lot of this going on. It's probably gonna update, you know, all that stuff. So it might take your first initial setup. I would say just do it somewhere where you got internet, plenty of space, and plenty of time, because there's gonna be little complications, little issues. Always is with tech stuff.
Totally.
So, but it looks like we're online now. It's downloading up an update at 31%.
Still saying we're misaligned. I don't like that. But
Yeah, all we have to do is turn it. So wherever those satellites are,
so should I go turn it?
you can, but let's just wait for the download. I mean, you can try. We can try to do it while it's doing that. So
Rotate your Starlink to match the outline. So it wants me to turn it north. I don't know which way is north. Turning it towards the sun. Like this? That's away from the sun.
oh, you got it. Looks pretty good. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
You can see the kind of like the line
Oh
right
yeah.
here.
Should I go back a little bit or?
So that looks pretty good. I mean,
we're in there.
for testing purposes.
Yeah, we're gonna do this again on the mountain and do it right.
Yeah,
so.
for testing purposes, we're not really trying to get it fully aligned right now. We just want to get it online so then we can get on the mountain. Then we can align it.
Right.
Right, dude.
What'd you say? You said it naturally heats up when it detects cold.
Yeah.
And what else? Sleep mode?
So it has snow melt. You can turn it off, or you can do automatic, which is automatically detect snow and heat up when needed.
Nice.
And then there's a preheat, keep warm to better resist snow buildup. The option may increase power consumption.
Great.
All right, so here's a couple things I just wanted to run through. We're completely online, which is awesome. You have a couple tabs on your phone, on your app. So you have your stats tab, which right here, it shows all your uptime, your latency, how many times it's you know, flickered up and down, lost packets, no signal received, network issues in the last 8 minutes. And then right here is a speed test. Let's go ahead and run that real quick and just see what kind of speeds we're getting with this guy out here on the mountain in New Mexico. Which this is like really good. This is 400 download speeds, and then we got about 20 upload and 24 ms latency. Which this is
right here.
which
right underneath.
which this is honestly really good for being in, literally you can show them just
Yeah.
completely on the top of a mountain right now.
Yeah.
I mean 400 download and 420 upload.
400 download, 20 upload.
Pretty solid with only 24 latency. So that's really good. Let's go back over here. And then you got the network tab, so you can come in here. You can actually see your devices that are connected. Also, you can see your main Starlink router as your node, and you can also add mesh, like other devices that do a mesh network. Also, obstructions. You can come in. You can kind of see. It looks like all the different like obstructions in the way of your Starlink or anything that could be in the way. And then we've got a speed test, which we kind of just went over, so you can do a speed test again. Which is getting a little bit lower there for some reason. I don't know why, but settings, and then here is when you can configure your network, so you can change the network, anything that you want, so any name that you want, SSID, and then you can put a password on it, and then you can also do content filtering. You can reboot your router from your phone, so you can just slide it. If it's having like issues or any delays or anything, you can just sometimes just reboot the router. Custom DNS, bypass mode, and factory reset. So if you forget anything, your password or anything for your networks, you can just do a factory reset from your app, which is really good. Also, you have a support tab and alignment, so you can come in here and realign it if it's not exactly where you need it. And then the support tab, and then this is where you can go into your account details, billing, order, service plans, setup, install, troubleshooting, specifications, and configuration. And then there's an advanced tab down here also. We're not going to put this in here, but this has like all our software version, our router, model number, software version numbers for the router, uptime, all that good stuff. So pretty cool, nice little app to have. But it seems like it's working great. So
we're gonna go back to the mountain, right?
Back to the mountains. See you there.
All right, we just got back to the mountain.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and try to set it up. I know everybody puts it on the roof, but I mean, we could
just set it outside too.
How do everybody get up on the roof?
Because they all got freaking ladders. We don't have a ladder.
We don't have a ladder?
And Trent climbs his like a monkey. I don't know how he does it.
I'm actually curious how he does it now. Let's see. I don't know if that's gonna work. The only problem is we got that big old thing.
Awning, yeah.
Big old awning in the way. Just trying to see like how I could get up here if I needed to. Not the best solution, but
well, we could put it out.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we could. I think it's just nice because you can have it up top and more people don't see it.
No, I get it.
Let's see. How could I make this work? I could do it. Yeah, give me the Starlink. I think Tuomi cracks his window a little bit and then puts the cord through. Maybe we should do that.
Sure.
All right, we gotta crack the window.
And now,
so this is going to come down through like this. This isn't the main way to do it. I should have did it before I did all this. And we don't even really have to put all this in there.
But we have to not forget that it's on the roof when we drive.
Yeah, this is just testing stuff. And honestly, we probably could just run it around over there. Plug the router in over there. All right, should be good, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
Not gonna hit anything.
All right, so we got it up there.
Ready to go.
Right now, Rye's doing kind of like the configuration part over here.
So now we can just kind of set it like this because we're gonna be leaving tomorrow anyways. So this isn't like a permanent thing how we're gonna set it up every time, but boom, we got it plugged in now. It is a very long cord.
We'll figure out how to manage it.
But it'll be nice once we
oh, it's gonna be well worth it for sure.
Once we like if we're in places where we need the length, it'll be nice.
You just reconnecting everything, hooking everything back in.
Yeah, we get everything.
We're about to give it a go.
Got everything plugged in. We're up in the middle of the mountains. All right, so you can see we got it plugged in. There's the Starlink router. Our Ethernet cable is coming around and going up out the window, and it is up top. And you can see we are in the middle of New Mexico, up on top of the mountain. Pretty gorgeous, but yeah, we are up here. Pretty stunning views. That's pretty much it. It seems like we're gonna make sure it comes online, see what kind of service we have, and from there, might play some games, hang out, get some Netflix going. Definitely gonna cook some dinner. So let's see how long it takes to boot up.
Are you connecting?
All right, let's see. Oh, on the go.
There it is.
We're logged in. Let's go to the Starlink app. Boom, online.
That's nice.
That's pretty incredible.
It's cool to see.
Yeah, let's see what is going on with it. Run like a little speed test.
Nice.
Dang! Oh my goodness, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty solid though for being in
Up
the mountains. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So we're getting about 15 upload, got 139 download. Hey. That's pretty solid, I gotta say.
Yeah,
Pretty
very
exciting.
good.
You can game on that. You want
Yeah.
Netflix on a couple different devices, so
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah, all right, buddy. Well, we're squared away. So we finally got Starlink and it's set up.
Yeah, your Starlink to match the outline. So
It's in there.
This will probably play around when we got a little bit more land and stuff, and we'll just mess around and see how it kind of works. But it looks like he just wants us to rotate it this way a little bit.
But it's in the box, so you don't have to.
Yeah, and it's not chirping at us saying to move anything. So it's downloading an update again. I don't know if that's the same update. It just hasn't downloaded because we left too early. I'm not sure. But,
Okay.
So that's exciting. So we're going to try it out and maybe connect a couple devices and see if we can get Netflix going. Maybe get a couple, get some Warzone, play some games and see how it does.
Yep.
Out here in the middle of the mountains.
All right.
So, all right. See you then. Hey, what's up guys? So that's pretty much the video. We're wrapped up. So hopefully that was informative and you guys enjoyed it. You know, it wasn't my top tier video, but if you guys have any questions, definitely drop something in the comments. We've been using it pretty thoroughly throughout the last couple months, and it's been great, especially like when you're out west. Like I said, we have 3 different services and most of the time that works, but when it comes to remote locations, the Starlink is definitely incredible. It's awesome. So I would definitely highly recommend using it. The Gen 3 has been fantastic. I mean, if you still can find Gen 2s out there, you can definitely get them a little bit cheaper just buying them used. So yeah, the Gen 3 has been awesome, and like I said, the speeds have been fine. I've been able to play games, watch multiple Netflix, you know, at the same time. So it's been awesome. So if you guys have any questions, definitely don't hesitate to reach out, either email or the comment section, and let us know what Starlink do you have? Do you have Starlink? Do you enjoy it? What's your pros and cons? We'd love to hear from you guys.
And if you don't have Starlink, what do you have? Because I'm curious.
So if you don't have Starlink,
what works?
What are you using when you're off grid or boondocking? If you guys have not watched our other videos, we travel full time on the road in a van with our dog Cisco, and if
There he is.
if you have not watched our other videos, please check them out and like and comment, subscribe. So glad to have you guys. Thank you guys for all the awesome positive comments. So until next one, we're happy to be here, and we hope you are too. See ya.